Hello everybody, it's me Corey again in a video after my long, nearly a year hiatus. Now I'm gonna be reviewing all the units in Noobs in Combat, starting with the Infantry category, which is will be all of today's video. Sorry if like content is limited. So let's start with the Grunt tree, branch. I don't know. Let's start with the rifleman. At first, when I started playing Noobs in Combat, I would give the rifleman just a 5 out of 10 because it didn't have radio. Not that it had radio, just like one tire radius of radio. I'm gonna give it just a 7 out of 10. Yeah. Then we have Grunt B. It's a pain in the ass to deal with in the Pacific campaign, but I don't know, man. I'm gonna just give it a 7 out of 10 too. Anyways, on to the shock troopers. The shock troopers are a pain to deal with in PvP. Yes, in PvP because, well, like most players, like they can easily decimate the grunts because they have the multi-attack, right, and they use both submachine gun and grenade, so they can easily decimate my grunts when I deploy them, and it's a pain in the ass to deal with. Like, you younglings don't know what the you have to deal with. Shock troopers are using PP, only having grunts. Okay, anyways, enough of that bullshit. Now we have grunts, ultimate, the ultimately best unit in one of the best units. So it has a 2 tire range radio. That's good. Then we have uh like good damage with good amounts of ammo. Yeah, well, higher hit points than the other, slightly higher hit points, but it's still good. The 2 tire radius radio makes so basically your grunts don't have to be effective when you use the howitzers. Now we have the grunts M. Like the last one, I'm gonna give it a 8 out of 10, but the grunts M, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Back to like these ranges. I'm gonna give it only a like 7 out of 10 because it doesn't have radio. I mean, because, well, you can rapidly heal from what the shock troopers had that just did for you, but it doesn't have radio, so you cannot get support. I mean, firepower support is more important in my opinion. Now we have the Liger. These are like used to be the best until they nerfed the Overwatch perk, which is now called the ambush perk. Back then, the Overwatch perk is able to fire at every single type of unit, but now it's either just infantry and towed or armored units. Yeah, and well, of course, the gunners will have to choose the infantry and towed because, well, what else can they fire at? Now, uh, this one I'm gonna give it just a 6 out of 10 because, well, it has the no turret nerf, but it also makes up as a suppressor, and it also has an ambush perk. Because of the Overwatch nerf, it's not just a 6 out of 10. What a sad reality we live in. Now we have the light gunner. I'm just gonna give this a slightly better rating of 7 out of 10 because, well, the cooldown is a turn, which say if so say a medium gunner will be better because they can fire immediately the next turn, while the light gunner well, the light gunner, if you want to fire consistently every single turn, you have to have at least like 2 of these swapping positions every single time. Now let's go on to the RPG. Now we have the anti-tank rifle. This one is a solid 7 out of 10 because it has some really good anti-tank armor piercing capabilities for like early game, though like low damage, which I can understand because it's early game. Now we have the bazooka, which has slightly less armor piercing but piercing capabilities, but has significantly more damage, though it comes with slightly less ammo and also, yeah, slightly, well, less range. The anti-tank rifle has the same range as the medium and light gunner. Yeah, anyways, so we have the RPG, which is, well, a lot better. I'm gonna give this, so the AT and bazooka is like, I'm gonna give this, both of these, 7 out of 10. But RPG, this is the holy grail of tank units because it doesn't have the well it doesn't have like the no turret nerfing from the other anti-tank units, right? And then it also has ambush perk just like the other units, and it also has high mobility unlike recoilless rifle or the anti-tank gun, which has the turretless nerf and also cannot and has also like one mobility with slightly more damage than the bazooka, but also more armor piercing, and I like that. Now on to the next one, sniper team. Now no, sniper and sniper team. Now nobody really uses these. Great. Now onto the flamethrower. Now nobody really uses these except for that one video where some guys like soloing in the entire Guess Rebellion or Guess War campaign with a single flame launcher in Rick. But no, we don't really use this shit much. The flame tank doesn't even belong in the infantry category. It's actually a vehicle, but whatever. It even has the few perk. I mean, everyone should have figured that out a long time ago. But probably the devs wanted it to be in the same tree, so they couldn't really they want it to be in like the same evolution branch, so they wouldn't move it anywhere else. So yeah, the flamethrower. Yeah, I'ma just give it as the entire tree a 6 out of 10. Actually, you know what? There's a 4 out of 10. We have the sapper. Now the sapper is only good for ambushes such as like say you plant some landmines in front of a road that you know a convoy of enemy would be approaching, like some such as in PvP, but uh good for ambushes and defense, but not so good for offense. I mean, it's obvious who would like build stuff as offense. So I might just give this a 6 out of 10. But if they had been more useful, such as like which I highly suggest, by building like being able to have the sapper build barricades and sandbags to let uh that like reduces damage by like maybe 25, 40, 50%. That would be much better, and it will also open up the possibility for the sapper to be an offensive unit. But well, unfortunately, the developers haven't like used that idea yet. So it's only just an ambush and a defense unit. Honestly, the devs could make it better. So honestly, the devs could improve it. But well, for now, it's just gonna get a measly 6 out of 10. Now, show the ratings of all of these units. Thank you for listening. I mean, I miss you viewers so much. It has been nearly an entire year. Now, if you ask why I've been missing for such a long time, it's because of, well, I have to lock in on my studies because, well, my grades wasn't doing better last semester, so I have to really lock in. Now that it's holiday, I finally have, and also, oh yeah, I don't forget, it's also because of burnout because I've been doing YouTube for like 2 years already, and like I'm not seeing much progression. But meh, yeah. Thank you, you guys. Thank you, anyone who is listening to this. Thank you for listening to the end of the video. Cut.